Ladies and gentlemen, I want to discuss the big C word today, and it's not what you're thinking of. It is a word that I've had a love-hate relationship with in the last 10 years of working and doing business, and that word is commission. So I want to tell you guys a couple of stories that have happened literally in the last day, but also I've had this happen to me weekly, particularly since starting my business. And it revolves around the concept of commission. Now, commission is based on the fact that if you sell a product or a service, you should take a cut off introducing that deal to a company or having some sort of almost a share in the process of that company. And a couple of stories I want to tell you guys about. Actually, maybe this will be a thumbnail. Or maybe this way. Might be that way, maybe. A couple of stories that have literally happened in the last 24 hours is I went to an event yesterday morning. It was the UK elections, and I went along to actually it was a British Chamber event. And the British Chamber, they've actually got their act together recently. The guy that's heading it now, he's really great, but I mean, generally in China, the chambers have got not the best reputation because it's all based on like membership. You join us and then we get your money and then you come along to our events and maybe there might be business deals. But actually the British Chambers kind of change things around. Anyway, a particular individual from, let's just say one of the biggest publishing houses in the world, and I'm not going to say the name of the company, but it's an academic publishing house. They approached me. Actually, by the way, this publishing house, there was two people standing to the left of me, and they didn't know who I was, and they walked around the back of me to talk to these two people. So it didn't come into, let's say there's a circle of people. They didn't come in this way. They went round the back of me to talk to these two people and cut me out of the conversation. So I just called them out. I said, look, what are you doing? Like, we're having a chat. And then they kind of understood. And then as soon as they found out who I was and what I do here in China and my social media channel, they cut out those two people. So I talked to them and said, no, like, include everyone in the conversation. So anyway, this particular academic publishing house, they want to do marketing and market their books in China and sell them through live streaming, sell them through the social media channels. And they approached me, they said, hey, would you be interested in working with us? I said, yeah, absolutely. And the first word that came out of their mouth was commission. And whenever I hear someone approach with the word commission, firstly, it's a red flag, because what it means is we don't want to pay you money, right? We want to pay you money, but once there's been some results and something happens, and that's not how I work. I work on you give me the money up front, or half up front, or however you want to do it, and then I'm going to deliver no matter what. I'm not going to work for, I'm not going to have like a salary-based job where, because it's business, right? I'm running a business, I've got costs. When you're an employee, it's a different kind of situation, right? You need to work to get the money, and then if you're a salesperson, business development, you get the money at the end of the month. That's the working relationship. But when you're running a business like me, I'm going to deliver no matter what. So they said, let's do a commission deal because you can take some commission off the sales of the books. Whether that be you do live streaming, or you connect us with live streamers that you know, or you do video content. Now, the issue with that, and this could apply to any industry, is the onus is on me, right? The onus is on me to, if I sell, I'll get some money. And by the way, you never, with commission deals, you never get the money up front. You only get the commission once the money comes in, right? Once the clients pay, and that could be months sometimes. I've dealt with many companies that we did in the early days of my business. We would do pure commission, and it just doesn't work as a system, particularly in my business, in my world. Because then you find with most companies, I find it quite rude now when someone comes up to me and says commission, especially when they're $1 billion company, like this one I was speaking to, or at least they're $100 million company. So the onus is on the person when you do commission deals who's selling the product to sell or not. And if they sell, great. If they don't sell, then there's no harm done, right? Now, there are some industries that commission deals work. I'll give you some examples. Car salespeople, right? So anyone selling a car, you're not going to go months and months and months without selling a car. You're actually going to, I need to do my shoelace up, guys. I'll talk as I'm doing my shoelace. So with a car salesperson, car salesman or woman, you are actually you're selling quite regularly, I'd say. You won't go months and months without selling a car. So commission deals make sense with those guys. And those guys, they're not taking, usually with commission, they're not taking 5 or 10%. They're actually taking a lot more. So they have a lot better deals. Same with live streamers. So things like Douyin or TikTok, Instagram live streamers, if they're taking a commission off those sales, that makes sense, right? Because they know how much they can sell, and so service fee doesn't really make, like giving them an upfront service fee doesn't make sense. Property as well. Property would be another one, property agents. I know there's a lot of people that have gone to Dubai recently, and all those kind of property companies, they're all paying their agents a commission deal. So, because they're selling regularly and the deals are quick. You're not spending a year trying to sell something. So I was very upfront with them. I said, I don't work on a commission deal. I do service fee and commission. And you give me the money up front, because I've had this too many times. I worked with a company last year, a certain, I won't name the industry, and let's just say I delivered for them up front, and we agreed upfront payment, and then I ended up just chasing the money every month. I did eventually get the money after about 3 months, but I don't ever want to be in that situation again, because myself, I'm never going to run away from a deal. Like, I'm always going to deliver. I'm going to go above and beyond. Commission also comes down to trust. So a lot of companies, they only want to pay you a commission deal because they don't trust you. But what I say is, you can trust me. I'm all over social media. I'm not running away. I'm in Shanghai. It's not hard to find me. You could probably work out from these vlogs where I am in Shanghai. Like, it's not hard. So commission is also based on a trust element. I think a lot of companies have a lot of mistrust with people, and that's a red flag with me. I want to work with companies that trust me. I have a client in the UK right now. Been working with him for over 1.5 years now, and the reason why I work with him is because we have that trust, and he pays me up front, right? He trusts me and what I do. I've delivered, and that's what you want. So I want to put a message out there to a lot of people right now, and I get this weekly from, it's not a Chinese thing, it's not a UK thing, it's a world thing. It's a particular kind of person that is doing this. They think they want something for nothing. And the thing with a commission deal is it takes a lot of work, right? Time is money. So if anyone's out there thinking about working with me, stop approaching me with just pure commission deals. I'm not going to do it. I've never had a job that I have done pure commission deals. I've only ever done servicing commission. Why? Because I'm always going to deliver. I always have, for every company I've ever worked for. And I'm not running away with the money. Like I said, if I did run away with any money and not deliver on a service or product or whatever it is, my reputation is tarnished. So it's really important to, and I'm going to send this video probably to people that do approach me in the future about commission deals, just to hammer home that I don't do those kind of deals, like pure commission. It just doesn't make any sense in my kind of industry where I'm providing a service. If you're selling a product, like I've said, or a service, that, particularly a product, I would say, and I've given you some examples. Another example would be where a commission deal makes sense is internships. I have some interns that are free, right? Now I could just have them as free, but I incentivize them by giving them some commission as well on top of the, if they bring in a deal, I think it's only fair that they get commission. Obviously they're young, they're getting the experience from me and my knowledge and my network. But honestly, this whole concept, it just makes no sense. I have another story to share with you guys, which happened yesterday. I got introduced for a friend to another person who, let's say that they've created this course that they want to promote it through my channel. Obviously, I've got over 300,000 fans in China. They're all organic. I'm not part of the million fan KOLs in China yet because I haven't bought my fans, which you find with a lot of the big KOLs. They've just pumped their videos and their channels full of bots, which I've never done. I've always just done things organically. And this particular individual approached me and said, look, I've got this course. Can I attach it to your videos? In China, we call it is it Chai Dan, I think. So it's like the course link gets attached to the video. So when people see your videos, they can buy the course, and it might be related to what you're talking about. It could be English learning or cultural. Anyway, this particular individual approached me and said, right, let's just do pure commission. So there's two things I want you to do, Daniel. I want to attach my course to your videos, and the other thing is I want to do pure commission. I said, well, sorry. The second thing she said was, I also want you to go out and find other KOLs, so other influencers that might also be interested in my course. And I said, and introduce me and all this kind of thing. Firstly, introductory fee, I think, is a must, especially if business deals come about. So I explained to this particular individual, look, for me to go out and find KOLs, obviously I have people in my network, but it's going to take conversations, 30 minutes, hours, to have these conversations with people. That's work, that's time. That's time taken away from my own business, all this kind of stuff. So I explained, well, we can do service fee and commission. So I'd take service fee for introducing you to people and taking the time to find top KOLs who are actually going to attach this course to their videos and then sell it, and live streaming, all this kind of stuff. Plus, I think it's only fair that I would take some commission from what the other live streamers are selling or the KOLs are selling. Plus, if I sold any of the courses from my own channel here in China. And this particular individual just didn't fathom that, couldn't understand. Why can't you just work on commission? Why can't you? And I always find when people are a bit pushy like that, why would I want to work with them? I want to work with people that invest in me, believe in me, give me money up front, or at least half up front. Because there's guarantee then. Because you're going to guarantee a great service with myself. I'm going to deliver whatever you're looking for. Whether it be setting up a social media channel here in China, growing it, marketing your product or service here in China. But I can't guarantee if that client's going to be a great client. I'm always a great executor of services and getting stuff done here in China. So I have to kind of educate people on, don't just approach me with commission deals. Pure commission deals make no sense unless the sales are somewhat guaranteed. So selling a car, selling property, right? It's stuff that sells fairly quickly. It's not taking years and years, or, you know, there's more guarantee with, oh, look at these little, oh, lovely little dogs. So, message to everyone out there, anyone who who uses the C word with me, don't. It's kind of rude, because especially when you're building a business, I don't want people to, it's a time waster. Because if you approach me with a commission deal, I'm going to say exactly the same thing, like service fee, commission, combined, not just pure commission. Ideally just service fee, but obviously if there's sales involved, you want to take some little cut, right? But it's something I want to discuss with you guys. I have this regularly. I really hate the word revenue share as well, unless I know there's somewhat more of a guarantee. But in the 2 years of doing my own business full time, and then the 10 plus years of working, or 15 plus years of working in jobs and things like that, I just know what works now. And I think recently people have got more desperate, so they don't, you know, economies around the world, some are struggling, but I think the ways to deal with economies struggling, or political systems not in the best situation, is you work hard, you create impact with people, you deliver a product or service that is game changing, that is going to really help people. And that's what I'm doing, hopefully, here in China and the UK and around the world. So guys, let me know what you guys think to commission, dealing with that kind of thing. Have you had similar situations? Like I said, I'm not saying ban the word commission, but it needs to, commission does never incentivize people unless it's certain types of industries. In my kind of industry, where it's very service based and providing a service, doesn't really cut it. And then people also approaching me about my social media saying, hey, you need to change the way you do things. I take on board feedback from people, but a lot of people that give me feedback about social media is they haven't been doing it for 4 years like I have. They haven't gone through the long nights of getting content up, being consistent every Sunday night for the Panda Profits podcast, which will go up tomorrow night, for my funny British videos, for these vlogs. So I'm doing a few of these a week now. I'm getting it out there. So let me know what you guys think. And do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you have thoughts on the way of working nowadays? Because the working landscape is changing, and with AI coming in, and some companies are struggling. No, it is very much ups and downs. So let me know what you guys think. Got some exciting content coming up soon. I've booked my holiday as well, guys. I've booked a nice holiday. I think I deserve it. You know, I've been working my butt off for the last 7 months. I had that little trip to Macau, which really wasn't that relaxing, you say. It was just watching Chinese people losing lots of money in the casinos. That's all I ever saw. But what I do want to do is connect more with you guys, the audience, find out more what your experiences are, what you're looking for, and see if I can grow this channel even more. So let me know what you think, guys. Drop a like, subscribe, watch these in full on a rolling playlist. I always say, if you can watch this just in the background, listen to it in the background, go to bed, have it playing overnight, it's going to increase the watch time, it's going to increase the amount of people watching this, the bigger the content, the bigger the audience for the podcast, the bigger the guests. Panda Profits podcast as well, check it out. Appreciate your support, guys. Have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you soon. Take care. 再见. Bye bye.